family have been involved since we moved to the area back in March of 2015 now. In fact, the first day we came to the parish was the first day of training outdoors. So I can exactly remember my initial involvement with the club. I suppose from the very outset, Helen, our experience as a family and me as an individual has been a very positive one. It's a very welcoming club, certainly very inclusive of children of all abilities. Well, I'd certainly say to get involved, and I'd say, you won't be, if there's any kind of even remote expression of interest, there'll be plenty of people to support you. And I suppose that's the beautiful thing about, the club. I mean, it was interesting recently, there was a fundraising initiative, and I thought it was very apt, the title they put on it, Clown na Killa, that it's very much a family, and I don't think that's a cliche, certainly not in terms of my experience of the club anyway since I joined. It's a wonderful hive of activity. I mean, for parents then and for others, involved in the club. I mean, there's the gym and all the things that happen there, from kettlebells to you name it. So lots to do and lots to be involved in, so it's really positive. Much more than the football in terms of that involvement in the community. That's really the key part of this club, how it kind of involves community, builds community. And I suppose that's why, even in relation to the question you asked me last about, would I recommend the club, particularly would say to people who are maybe outside of the Keel part of this parish. I mean, there's Castlemaine, Kiltala, and I see that even with my involvement in community games. I mean, it's very much, it's Keel, Kiltala, that's what the area, so to speak, is called, from the point of view of community games. And there's wonderful talent, and I think it would be a wonderful way to kind of really bring the two sides, so to speak, of the parish together. I think that can only be for the benefit of all. So I think that's really the positive thing, to particularly people that may not have been involved in the past. The benefits, from the point of view of health promotion, everything else, it's not just the football, I suppose, is the catalyst. But it really does bring people together, and I think we're an example of that, because none of us were involved in football.